Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DC the Truth. I don't expect too many people to be in this live stream here. One of the reason I believe I'm shadow banned. Matter of fact, I'm positive I'm shadow banned. I get in that I will get into that a little bit later. Um, and also, tips for my fellow creators and how to avoid a shadow ban like I have. And how can you tell you shadow ban? But anyway, as y'all can see by the title, damn, I forgot what I named it, but just based off the title, I'm not just what I'm saying in here, I'm not discouraging YouTube growth by any means. So, you could get it how you want to get it. At the end of the day, on here, we as creators on here, and I'm talking from a creative's perspective. It's a marathon at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure some of us, didn't come on here to just be famous. Some of us, the ultimate goal, want to have a nice little monetization or whatever, where you can get something to feel comfortable on at the end of the day. So we 2 minutes in. Um uh Damn, I can't hardly talk. But with that being said, you have to watch out. You don't want to become an algorithm whore on YouTube on here, pretty much, And what I mean by that is, like, say for example, okay, most of us understand YouTube, what goes into it, the algorithm, SEO rankings, things of that nature. Um, this is gonna play a big part into this later on. Hey, what's up, Bianca? I'm surprised you was able to get the notifications. I know YouTube been tripping a little lately, but yeah, I'm just basically talking to my fellow creators. Like, y'all don't want to get on here and just be algorithm whore, so to speak. YouTube is gonna recommend us to push certain things in our niche based off whatever our followers are watching. And they're gonna want you to cover some of the same topics. But what I'm saying, oh yeah, I just remember the title. What I'm saying to my part-time YouTubers, um okay then. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Bianca. But yeah, what I'm saying, my part-time YouTubers, some of us work full-time, whether that's you own your own business, you put in at least 40 to 60 hours a week in that, right? And you may own your own business, you may go somewhere and hit the clock, you may go somewhere and you have to do, a lot of manual work. With that being said, and then even some of you guys, even let's just say you may be working remotely, working from home, where okay, you just like, hey, you there with the computer like right there, so it might be a little easier for you to do YouTube. But even with that, I still won't want to separate my work life from my YouTube money life. So I'm just gonna say, just you don't want to be burning yourself out based off what everybody's suggesting. For example, in our niche, everybody know about this whole fresh and fit thing. I chose not to cover that. That's too much of my time and energy. Like, whereas I work full time, then I have to make time to try to work out, get myself into good health, so to speak. And I don't know. Okay, I see people coming in now, but it might maybe the little trick work. I always say I'm an MIT graduate at YouTube University. I'm gonna get into that. But hey y'all, by the way, y'all can leave a like. Y'all can't stay long, just leave a like. Holla at your boy, I appreciate you. But anyway, you just don't want to be getting burnt out by whatever, let's say it was being covered in our niche, so to speak, right? Because at the end of the day, all of us got different goals. Whether it's, you want to have a goal, you want to have like, I always say, hey, give me 30,000 subscribers, I'll be happy, or something like that. And this gonna kind of segue into my next point about the whole shadow ban thing. The reason, okay, now y'all know I found a lot of creators and a lot of my followers based off the 5150, after covering that. With that being said, I've never gotten a 5150 video views lower than 150 views. And that the one way I got 150 views on, that was, I was just covering Zoe, and it was just basically Zoe shouting me out. So I know Zoe gets it's like the low end of 5150, so to speak. But anyway, what I want to say to you creators, y'all want to be mindful. Now, I know I took almost like a month off, but I believe I uploaded 2 videos in between that time. So, I can at least get it something. Of course, the videos weren't edited. I was in the car and I made videos. So with that being said, I made a mistake. I started talking about, that, y'all got to be careful too when you're talking about this, because there's a whole debate going on in the country. Y'all know I just got in had a back and forth with a YouTuber about that, 2 videos about the same subject. So I mean, that word we already know about, saying the virus word, the C19 or whatever. But I wanted to say to my creators, watch what you put in your titles and your keyword phrase if you don't want to get shadow banned. It's different when you got like 400,000 subscribers or whatever. You probably content with what you got as far as the monetization money coming in. Like someone like Kwame Brown, who may be shadow banned for certain topics he talk about, he's like, hey, he's probably content with it. It's like at the end of the day, hey, I don't blame him. I'm under that mindset of like, hey man, I'm not trying to become a household name. I'm not on here trying to be famous. But you have people that want to just push the agenda because, and let me double back for a minute. You got people on here that feel like some of us work, like I say, some of us work full time and we work hard. We got a lot of things going on. Some people have the luxury to sit at home all day. Some people got the luxury to have the girls pay all the bills and be the breadwinner. And you can tell how some of these people talk that they in favor of that type of relationship. So reverse role. I'm not saying anything wrong with it, but I just don't roll like that. I'm a bit traditional, which is almost a contradiction to what some people talk about when they claim they might be in certain groups in the manosphere on here or something like that, but yet you may have a case where your woman is the breadwinner in here, but yet you want to be in the manosphere. That's why I say, man, on here on YouTube, you can pretend you can be whoever you want to be on here, but at the end of the day, when that camera cuts off, you know who the real you are. And I try to bring the real me here. At the end of the day, like I say, it's certain things I'm just not gonna touch. And back to the shadow ban part, I know I keep getting off hand. When I do this live, I'm bad at this. But at the shadow ban thing, creators, please, I just want y'all to know, watch certain keywords. I don't know the list of them at all. I'm pretty sure you can Google and ban YouTube tags or ban YouTube keywords or whatever. And then I suggest y'all get something like vidIQ or TubeBuddy or whatever, like when you put in different tags or whatever, sometimes it show you where these these words rank. It'll give you an idea of like if a word is banned, if it ain't even got nothing showing up against it. it's either like it's not a known keyword, or it's just like, for example, like when we first started typing in, cover 5150 wasn't showing up like that. Now it's beginning to be a rank, so to speak. So those things you just want to be careful about. Just do some research. There are certain words on here that will get your channel shadow banned. All that means is, and I want to explain to the creators what that is. I know y'all like, man, what the hell? How you know if you shadow banned? Okay. Now, if you go in your YouTube analytics, whether you're a creator, big or small, YouTube is gonna push out your videos. You get in the algorithm, so to speak. It's different. Once you start making videos or whatever, you pretty much, you're in the algorithm. Now you could go deeper in your analytics. You go in your analytics and you go into where it says reach. Now in the reach, you can see your number of impressions. And also there's a new graph that really makes this easy. Now you have the purple bar, I believe, is for your current subscribers, and then the blue is for new viewers, or something like returning viewers or something like that. I noticed after I did a certain videos talking about those, that new viewer line just dipped. It dipped. Even those people that view but that does not subscribe, that just dipped. It flatlined. So I like, after me being an MIT graduate at YouTube University, I did a little research, and I'm like, I think I fucked up. When I made those videos, I say I should have kept stuff like that on Instagram or whatever, but I brought it over to here, and I think it cost my channel to be shadow banned. I did go in and try to rectify the problem, so I don't know if it's fixed or not. If I'm shadow banned, I'm shadow banned. It is what it is. It was a feat in itself getting this channel monetized. So that, that's what I wanted to say on that. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I got to say when it comes to that. Let me I know I missed the comment. Bianca. Yeah, she said, yeah, it seems like even tag phrases like black women may even get you shadow banned. God damn, yeah. That's what I like. I'm really gonna be doing some research, because and it's funny. It's a lot of guys that I watch on here, and I be wondering, like, man, why I'm not getting their notification? I'm subscribed. I'm liking a lot of their stuff. I make sure my creators, like, when I watch them, I like their videos or whatever. So because this is something I want to keep seeing, and I notice certain creators that talk about risky stuff. That's probably why they might be shadow banned and they don't even know it. And I want to say, even for my smaller channel, y'all watch out. This could be an issue for you going forward. When you become a bit, you grow a bigger platform. And so, like I say, I just want to reemphasize. I was like, look, if you're a part-time YouTuber on here, don't try to keep up with what everybody else in the space is doing. Don't be an algorithm whore. And then, and for to not be shadow banned like I was, and I was like, clearly I know I'm shadow banned now, because I say it's one thing. I know I do certain topics and people, just random things where I'm teaching. I know those are not gonna get the views like that. I know that. Well, it's certain things I talk about, whether it's 5150 or some other like drummer, those are supposed to, even to newer viewers, I'm supposed to get those impressions. And I'm like, damn, this video's low too. So when I went in my analytics, I was like, okay, that's why I think I'm shadow banned. So yeah, it's just a warning to my creators out there. Just want to drop that bit of knowledge on y'all, and don't burn yourself out on here on YouTube. I'm like, hell, I'm going to gym, all that stuff, try to get myself in health. I can't keep up with these motherfuckers that ain't got no job, but probably got their girl paying all the bills for them, and they want to get they want to get on here and preach to folks, hey, be active, be this and that, and when people, and then people act like they want to get mad at you because you can't upload as frequently as them. The dumbest shit in the world. Some of us, you know, some of us make money outside of YouTube. You know, I'm not gonna say those checks don't hit different or whatever. You know, you get a little $150 check here and there. Like me, I don't even get them like that because, like I say, I stopped. 5150 was money. I'm not gonna lie. Me covering it, it was money. But you know, when I feel back on it, start doing whatever, and the only other thing that's getting me paid is those DIY videos I was doing back in the day, where I was showing people how to hook up a monitor with no sound. Those are residual pay. You know, those are things what people search for. It's gonna always generate you income. But shit right like this in our commentary, manospheres, that space right there, you got to keep uploading some. That shit is not, the people look at that for maybe a week or so, then they're done. They on to the next thing. You got to keep up and keep up and keep up with that. So that's why I like, when I made this channel, it just so happens like the shit that jumped off with 5150, man, it just brought me back in the commentary space. So I'm not gonna say it was such a bad thing, you know. I wouldn't have got to know any one of y'all, you know. So, you know, and I'm kind of thankful I ran across. I would have never met, if that hadn't happened on a 5150, I would never met people like Deuce, you know, you, Bianca, and you know, everybody else that, you know, that comes in, you know, and show their support. So let me read the comments. The love about hate. I be seeing her all the time. Crazy. Yeah, I know. So that exactly, when you work outside of YouTube, you won't have the same time to invest as people that do it full time. Exactly. And I don't know why that's so hard to understand for some people. I just like to let those people know. Y'all know that phrase, when you point a finger at somebody, you got 3 pointing back at you. Apply that. You know, apply that to your full-time workers outside of YouTube, which makes us part-time YouTubers. So man, Bianca and all y'all came in here to show love today, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, hanging out with your boy. Like I say, it's about that time. I need to get to my real job. So man, like I say, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping by today. This your boy DC the Truth. Y'all know how I do it. Time to sign this thing on that. Free.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm a exit draw. Yeah, she give me that claim as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at all this silly, I'm bought, baby.